My name is Yahya. I'm a year 47 from Iraq. And I just like to say that I'm very honored being given the opportunity to speak to you all today about my experience as a second year student and as a student representative who truly believes and is very enthusiastic about the college assembly that we have started last year. Um, a bit about myself. Despite the challenges that I have encountered in my first year and having to miss my first term due to COVID and visa related issues, I would say that my second year has definitely been a year where I felt more comfortable speaking up and becoming a more engaging part of my community. And throughout the 2 years at Pearson, um, I definitely would say that Pearson have had an incredible impact on the way I see myself on the world, which motivated me to run for the CA. Just engaging in conversations about diversity, equity, and inclusion on a daily basis have played a big role of my Pearson experience. And it has definitely encouraged me to run for the House representative elections at the beginning of my second year earlier this year and becoming a member of the college assembly. It is true that I joined the college assembly to ensure that the student voice is heard in like the venues of decision making. And I mean, I was mainly and most importantly motivated to become a member of the college assembly because I truly believe in the power of cognitive diversity in making decisions. And I believe that having a diverse thinking increases the collective intelligence of the decision-making groups and ensuring that students are also included within this process of making decisions around campus definitely make those decisions better and ensures that they're more inclusive towards everyone. And having student representatives in all the different committees where decisions are made and working closely with adults in the administrations offers a new perspectives and allow more diverse thinking and more ideas that comes from the student body. Students are able to present solutions to different issues around campus, solutions that can only come from the student body, given the diversity of the student body and also giving the fact that the experiences that students have are quite different than adults working in administration. So we can definitely provide an input that is usually missing in those meetings where decisions are made. And that was one of the main things that motivated me to apply to become a part of the college assembly and being a House representative. Um, I'm currently a House representative of Hannan House, usually known as McLaughlin or MCL, and also a member of the Education and Academic Learning Committee. We meet once every 2 weeks to discuss academic related topics and make decisions regarding the education part of Pearson. And personally, I really love being part of the CA. It's an incredible learning opportunity for me personally to as a House representative, and as a Pearson student. I would say I've experienced a huge personal growth over the past year through my engagement with administrations and my fellow students who are just as excited as I am to engage in those conversations that we have in the college assembly. Uh, the engagement that is mainly focused on ensuring that the environment on campus and the decisions that are made are inclusive and equitable towards all students. Um, Given that this college assembly is a newborn framework that Pearson has adopted very recently to empower students in those venues of decision making, it is still going through refinements as we learn more and more on how it could be more efficient and more inclusive and equitable towards all students. And one of those refinements that we have made recently to ensure equity, and through a poll that students got to vote on to decide how the process of electing new members at the CA happens, we have switched from an election-based selection of the House representative to a more of a lottery, random selections, and that takes place for choosing our first year 48 students this year. Um, we revisited this part of the framework that we work on because we're trying to make the CA a more inclusive space, and we acknowledge the position of privilege that most of us have being outspoken or having a certain fluency in English or a certain social skills in general. And we wanted to make sure that becoming a CA member is not about a popularity context and is inclusive for those whose English speaking skills are not excellent. We're experimenting with the lottery selection process because we believe that students who are passionate to engage deeply within the CA framework are able to present their peers and their houses, no matter the background that they come from. And this is why this CA new selection process has just become a lottery randomized, because I personally believe that everyone who decides to run for the C8 and to engage in those conversation is still as able to provide the cognitive diversity that I think really empowers and strengthens taking decisions around campus. And before I end up, I just wanted to show my gratitude. It means a lot being a year 47 and joining you all today and reflecting back on the legacy that this the school has in general, like year 47. But when I look back and see that the passion I have to being a world citizen and engaging in conversations and working together with peers to make a better future for this world has been shared with 46 previous generations who were all just as passionate as I am right now. And being given an excellent education and increased my awareness about world issues has been something that I'm very grateful for, and I'm very grateful to be sharing all this with you. Pearson has been excellent, and I feel very happy because 10 minutes before I joined this meeting, I got my first acceptance letter from a university that I really liked. And just reflecting on that and joining you all today to share this gratitude has been very, very awesome. So those are the updates on the college assembly. I'm very excited to be working with peers on ensuring that student voice is heard and that students get to engage deeply. Because like being part of the CA just is a great learning opportunity for me personally to understand how decisions are made in a way that are inclusive for everyone and are wise and reflects what students really want, and also make sure that the power dynamics between administrations and students are as low as possible to have a more healthy environment and frame of work.